Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Jordan. I'm here to do a general tarot card reading for the Pisces Collective. You could be a Pisces Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign placement in your birth chart, or any other placements. As long as you feel connected to this sign, you're welcome here. Cross watchers as well. You may be watching this video for somebody you know, and it can still apply to you. We're going to get started by pulling some oracle cards from the Spirit Animal deck, and we're also going to do a 10-card tarot spread with the Smith-Waite deck. Thank you so much for being here today. I hope you're having a beautiful week. And I just wanted to say this is a newer channel, so I used to post on YouTube regularly for many years, but then I deleted my old channels. But I'm happy to be back practicing and hopefully helping out some of you guys out there. These readings help me, so the benefit goes everywhere. So we have Time to Let Go, Groundhog Spirit. And we have Crow Spirit, Co-Create with Spirit. So when I think of groundhogs, I think of Groundhog Day, which is a holiday that happens on the 1st of February, I believe, every year, where we see if there's going to be a longer winter or is it going to be a short winter. So the winter represents hardships sometimes when we look at all 4 seasons, and it represents transformation. So the groundhog spirit saying time to let go. Time to let go after experiencing something major. And learning to have hope again, just like the spring offers us. Welcoming in positive energy and embracing the warmth that is available to you after a cold period of time. We have the crow spirit here, which says co-create with spirit. The crows witness everything. They're intelligent. They learn from our habits. And the universe is looking at what you've gone through and the major transformations you've gone through, and the fact that you are letting go of some major things. And because of that, the universe is going to co-create with you a new reality, a new lineup of possibilities. Let's see what the tarot has to offer. Underneath the bottom of the deck, it does say life is speeding up. I think that applies to everybody, really. Something to do with physics. Because it does feel like time's speeding up. We have the Wheel of Fortune. 6 of Cups. The Star card. Justice. And the Ace of Wands. In the future is the 2 of Swords. We have the 6 of Pentacles. 8 of Cups. The 6 of Pentacles represents the viewer, and the 8 of Cups represents what's external, or the environment. The 10 of Wands is what your fear and desire may be. And the outcome is the 10 of Pentacles. That's a very cool card to get. We have the Chariot card. Wow. So the overall energy talks about a timeline, especially with the Wheel of Fortune here. And the past energy here of the 6 of Cups. So yeah, the timeline is speeding up. Life is speeding up, like the Chariot card underneath the bottom of the deck here. And make way for romance and love. If you're single, you may be on track towards falling in love here, or meeting somebody who's going to change your world, or you're going to change somebody's world here. But that might be down the road. I think what I'm seeing here is that Pisces, you're determined to secure your future. You're looking at cycles that have been repeating themselves, and life is like a spiral. It is like a circle sometimes where we're going around and around and things keep repeating. But as we keep going around and around, the spiral is either expanding or it's shrinking. And there's a lot of progress with a spiral. We cover a lot of ground. And yes, it can speed up when the spiral is getting tighter and tighter. And then it can slow down when the spiral is getting wider and wider. So what does that mean? Well, I feel like time was really slow for Pisces, or for the viewer here. When you were going through some type of injustice, we have the Justice card here. When you were going through like inequality, or just challenges that were thrown at you based off of rules that somebody else came up with, or inflicted upon you. Rules that you may have inflicted upon yourself. Sometimes we can be really harsh towards ourselves. And it's almost like limitations that have been put on us or put on you by yourself and by other people. That's the injustice. I think that it has to do with your ability to give and receive here with this 2 sixes. The 6 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles both talk about giving and receiving emotionally and, with kindness, as well as financially and with generosity. So we outgrow, with this Wheel of Fortune, cycles of lack and limitations when it comes to what it is we're able to give and receive. But we also learn boundaries as well along the way. And it's a type of refinement. I've talked about this before, but probably none of you have heard me talk about this before. But the Justice card represents society, the rules that society has made, and the pressures that are put upon us, and how there has to be a right or a wrong. There has to be equality and fairness. And I think things have been on hold for you here, and you've had to try and try again to figure out what's fair for you. Because the universe gives us a certain amount of resources, time, energy, even physical constitution, emotional space to deal with what we have to deal with. And we have to learn to, be grateful and to work with what we have and what we've gone through. And we also have to respect and accept our limitations as well as push beyond them. So that's what I'm getting from a lot of these cards here. It's about finding that spark again, that enthusiasm, and for a lot of you, what I'm getting with this 2 of Swords in the future is that you might be dealing with some type of wall that you have to overcome. An obstacle, something that's blocked, so to speak. And that block could be an emotional block. It could be fear. It could be a financial block. It could be a wall that you have to overcome with your resources, especially with these 2 cards here. It could be having to deal with injustice in your life, and that's created a wall. And with this 8 of Cups in the middle of the reading, with the Star card reversed, I feel like there's somebody here that you don't want to see. or there's a situation that you don't want to see. There's something you don't want to return to or have returned back to you. But then we've got cards that show that the past, the cycles that we've gone through, the adventures that we've gone on, there's like a repetition or a return going on with some of these cards here. The good that you give out to the universe comes back to you as well as the bad, you know? But it's not as simple as that. The universe filters out and spreads out your karma in an intelligent way. What I did hear from, readers and psychics on social media that I follow, and I've been picking up on this tangent on YouTube for many years now. It's been kind of been trickling in, but we're moving into a higher frequency as a collective, which means a lot more energy is abundant for us to process and to use and to be part of. And that means that we can make a quick mess of things if we were to go down a negative mindset. And we can also make a lot of abundance and a lot of positivity if we were to align ourselves with the higher frequencies. So with this Two of Swords being here, there is resistance to, wishing or wanting something, but you're moving towards it anyway, Pisces. The outcome is the Ten of Pentacles, and in the past we have the Ace of Wands reversed. So it's almost like you're going from having to start from scratch and to grow after, lots of limitations have been put upon you and you put upon yourself. You had to grow anyway, and your wishes, your dreams, your desires had to be put on hold as you went through cycles of learning and processing emotions and feelings and interactions with other people. And then in the future here, we see you having some resistance to some change here, where you're facing a wall of some sort, some type of obstacle within yourself or outside of you. And I don't think that your attitude, or your nature is what is creating this wall. I think it's actually just something that has to be released, time to let it go, whether it's fear or resentment. Whatever that feeling is for you that is consistently coming up when you think about something that you're having a hard time overcoming. You will overcome this. You will find a way to turn your situation around and move forward successfully. So, anyway, normally I like to point towards the cards and see and tell you where I'm getting a lot of this information from, but I feel like this was a very channeled message today. So, I'll just leave it where it's at. Thank you for being here, Pisces, and I'll see you again soon.